How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys can hear me. We should be okay. How are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Let's get started with the stream. I'm looking forward to this one. It should be good. It's just a little bit different, and it's going to start off with some things that aren't necessarily so Star Warsy, but we will get there, I promise. Yeah, so if you have been living under a rock, then you might not be aware of the new LEGO City sets. They are doing some Soapbox cars, and they're really fun and they're really cute. And a group of LEGO YouTubers, I believe, Andy, Polar Bricks, Maxine, from Bonnie's Bricks, and I think Martin, were all kind of discussing it in one of Maxine's streams about how it'd be fun to have like custom ones and do something at Bricktastics. And I think it's a great idea. I think it's such a good entry level mock to get in and get involved in, and it's really fun. It's like probably like the next level into doing like your own sig fig, I guess. It's like actually building with some bricks and trying to convey your personality, or just something fun and kind of crazy, but it's nice and small, and so you don't have to go and spend a ton of money on it, and it's good and it's fun. There was actually a make and take at the weekend that I managed to get hold of, but they didn't force me to build it in store, so I figured we'd build that first, just to get a feel of what these soapboxes are like, and then we're going to jump into studio, and you guys are going to help me design a couple of them. I definitely want to do at least one Star Wars themed ones. I seem to have a ton of other ideas for non-Star Wars ones, so we'll kind of see. I mean, I'm if I like building this as much as I think I'm going to, and how much I love the idea in my head, I could see me doing like a whole range of these, and it could be really fun. I'm gonna collect. I've already decided I'm already collecting all of them. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But first, before we start building, let's check in with chat. How you guys doing? TJ, greetings. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Emily's here. Hello, everyone. Hello. Brandon's here. Evening all. Hello, Brandon. How you doing, mate? Tech, I finished my dissertation. Emily, congratulations. Hallelujah. And now that means you're free and you can come and help me and Sam build our pod race mock. Anyway, enough about that. Robert Dub, hello Sammy, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. That's maybe why I can't get Wi-Fi under this rock. Very good, guys. Hello to you, mate. A couple, we are definitely getting one done max. Look, Sam, come on. This could be fun. This could be fun. We got a couple of hours on the stream. I can't imagine they'll take too long to build. I've already got the idea of like how I would want like an orca one to look. So I'm kind of thinking of doing that one. But yeah, we'll see. Right. Anyway. There's surely scope for one to look like a pod racer. Nice bit of advertising for the mock. That's what me and Sam said originally, that we would do like pod race inspired ones. There has to be. It's whether it's such a narrow space, because I need to pull up the Soapboxtastic, which there is a link in the description. There should be anyway, to Soapboxtastic. So if you want to get involved with this. And I encourage everyone to, because it's going to be a ton of fun. They're running a competition as well. So if you guys do want to get involved, like I said, if you're going to Bricktastic, we can set up some races and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, the link to that page is in the description. Go check it out. And yeah, and get involved. Design something fun. Brandon, Mike, I think you guys should be doing some. Do some Star Warsy themed ones. See what you can come up with. And hello to Mike. How are you doing? Is this the backup plan when the pod race the mock goes wrong? Absolutely. Absolutely, Joe. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm going all in on soapboxes now. Hey, King Oldendorf. How you doing, mate? How are you doing? Cool. I'm gonna have a think on what to do. Yeah, I want to, and I kind of want to design one for Penelope as well. She's got a polar bear that like soft toy that she really likes at the moment, but I feel like Andy or Helen might do something polar bear related, so can't really touch that one. Hey Mark, how we doing, mate? Okay, let's switch over. We've still got this angle on the build cam. I actually think it works a lot better, despite you being able to see the laptop and this just pile of pieces along the back here. I think it is generally better as a build cam angle. Thumbs up if you agree on the stream. Come on. Can I bring up the rules? They are they're a link in the description. Hang on, I will see if I can find them real quick. But yeah, what are some of the parameters? Soapboxtastic. What's my phone die on me halfway through trying to do this? I mean, I could just do this on. Trevor, I have to say, has done an insane one for Trevor's videos. He's done a really, really good one. And they're reposting all of them as well. Lego Team Bees is also really fun. So yeah, I'd suggest go checking them out. Okay, so we've got what are the okay, here we go. So the rules are, I'll read them off of here real quick. Your soapbox cart can be any design, theme, or style you can think of. Ideally, the build style would use the same wheels as the new sets, but if you can't get them, then something similar will be okay. So for anyone that doesn't know, the front of this piece is like a 2x2 brick with you could use like one I mean, if you were building your own, 2 1x2 Technic bricks with a hole in at either end, and then a plate connecting them would be the same size, and then you would just have to put like a 3 long Technic pin in with one of those 1x1 lift arms, and that would create pretty much the same chassis for you to build off of. So where do we get to? Your build needs to fit on the launch platform, so built to a maximum width of 7 Lego studs. 1, 2, 3. So we've already got 4, I guess 5 including the wheels, so you can go out a little bit wider. And ideally around a maximum of 12 studs long, and must allow the rear wheels to sit on the platform launcher. Okay. Anything inappropriate will be excluded and disqualified, as this is a family-friendly event, Mark. Remember that one, Mark. Know what you're like. Oh, did they give me 2 instructions? Oh, there goes one of my lights. Okay, that's just a warning telling me not to choke on it. Okay, so we got our... Oh dear. Handy dandy instructions. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a nice. I was gonna say it's a nice break. It's a nice break from building with Tan, but here we are. So this make and take was at the weekend, and managed to get hold of it. Thank God. We all met up at the Lego store. In Southampton. That was a lot of fun. It feels like it's been a minute since I've been to the Lego store, so but I'm sure Paige will say otherwise. But yeah, there's like I said, not a ton of pieces. It's just like a nice, that's why I think it's a really good community build challenge that those guys have put together, because it's super affordable. I did get one of each of the play sets, and then another of the dual pack, so you can pick up a twin pack of the soap boxes for £9. They'll probably go on sale at some point, but £9 for 2 of the soap boxes I think is a great deal. So yeah, so you can pick them up, or like I said, just use your own parts to design your own chassis. Don't know about the wheels. What size they are? Are they 3? A 3x3 wheel probably is about the right size for those, if you were to use your own wheels, 'cause I think the wheels are new for this for this set as well. So, or for this range of sets, I should say, wave of sets. Come on, Thomas, use your Lego terminology for God's sake. Burger's definitely cooked rare with the with it being so pink. Ooh, hello. Yo, Brandon, thank you so much. I'm assuming you've switched over, and this is your normal your proper account now. I don't know. I'm so confused. Anyway, thank you for joining the Jedi Master tier, Brandon. Very much appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. There will actually be a very short vlog and haul from the weekend. So I'll just spoil most of it. So that'll probably come out either later this week or next week. You've done it again. I was gonna say I thought I would expected it to see a profile picture, but so I got a bit confused. Oh dear, man. Oh dear. Glare on this light, that's a bit better. Okay, but yeah, the burger is a lot of fun. By the way, I watched episode 1 of Skeleton Crew yesterday. It was interesting, as I feel I'll get to that in just a second, Mark. As I feel like it made in the 80s to me. It's very much got that nostalgia, or that like people comparing it to the Goonies. I haven't seen the Goonies, but like Stranger Things and stuff. So I can see why you would think that. Mark, thank you for 18 months of membership. After the rudeness might be the end. Yeah, 18 months and you're bowing out now. I understand, Mark. I'm sorry. But we know what you're like, Mark. You and your smut. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Well, he's currently not very well, so I don't know. Is this him reining in the excuses now? Come on, Rosie. You got a 5-foot tower to be building. Clock's ticking. Yo, Emily, member for 6 months. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I feel like I do just reiterate the same thing when people like share their member goals or join and stuff. But I do very much mean it when I say I am extremely grateful for all of you guys' support. It really does mean a lot. Okay. The classic steering wheel piece. That's got to be one of the oldest pieces still in production, right? Like, or like non really common piece, I guess. A bit more specialist piece. Steph. Oh wait, hang on. Hold on, Redmond and misbehaves, not Mark. How's he got on here? He definitely hasn't been outside. Oh dear. Shem, I made 3 and got my 4th idea in my head already. Good work, KO. Good work. I'll have to try and do this. Definitely do it, Jay. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make a Pokemon themed one. Absolutely. What have you seen? Honestly, Sam, if it's not Star Wars or Disney, but then even Disney, there's not a lot I've seen there either, really. Okay, put the wheels on. I really wanted this because it reminded me of the Krabby Patty thing from. Well, there's definitely a way around to which way these wheels go. The Krabby Patty car thing from the SpongeBob movie. That was another reason why I really wanted this. Or maybe I do a D&D Soapbox then for fun. Ooh, that sounds good. You've got the CMS for it, so that's good. Okay. And there is our little soapbox. Look, Paige. It's cute, right? We've got a little figure to go in here as well. Oh my god, Tech and the Krabby Patty saga. The lore continues. God. Good Lord. Will that ever escape me? Probably not. Not as long as I've got you guys around, huh? I'm doing a Disney themed one. Okay, let us know for people that have. So Kao's gonna do a D&D one. Emily's gonna do a Disney themed one. Sam's gonna do a pod, I think. Sam, you're not doing Soapbox's pod then? You're doing like your own pod race style. Because if so, then I won't do a pod race one. That's fine. Never too old for Lego. How we doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Which day and ties they doing Wacky Racist Tech? Oh, and times. I think it's just a case of rock up with a few people and then you can race. I think it's like an all-day thing. And both days, as far as I'm aware. They will take a picture of your soapbox. You can enter up to 2, I believe. Like I said, more of the details are down in the description below on the Soapboxtastic page. But they are running the whole track the weekend, the downhill track. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. And yeah, I think it's just a case of rock up and race. Hopefully Andy pops in a little bit later and he can clarify a bit more for us. But yeah, and then so get there, just do some racing, and yeah, they're gonna take pictures, and then I think there's a £10 Lego voucher up for grabs for the winner with the coolest or the fun the best cart. So yeah, just go follow Soapboxtastic. I'm sure all of the info and all of the vote. I think they're doing votes on stories as well, so you can vote for your favorites as well as they go through it all. I got all CMF 27, but a Wolfpack. Okay, that sucks. Oh no. I'm sure you'll find it though, KO. I'm sure you'll find it. But Wacky Racers themed one would be great, Mike. That would be so fun. That was dedication though, doing the 24-hour and missing AFOL day. Dude, if I'd known how soon after that AFOL days would have disappeared, wouldn't have bothered, would have sacked it off. No, I wouldn't have. But you did, but right? Right? You'll probably do Anakin's. You're stealing my pod, Sam. That's not fair. God. I'll display my soapbox cart when it's not in use for racing. Yeah, I like to too. I think that, like I said, I think that's really fun. I could see me playing about with doing a lot of these after the pod race. Hello, Simon. How are we doing? I'm okay. I had a bit of a disappointing stream with my mark, but I figured it out, and I'm ready to take one. Wait. I'm ready to take. Oh, maybe on the world. Take on the world. Just because I'm using the Lego world map to make my risk Lego. Oh, very nice, very nice. There are lots of cool builds featured on Soapboxtastic. There are tons on there. Like I said, I really love Trevor's. Like his is a perfect extension of his sig fig. I think it's really, really cool. Why would I build another Soapbox pod? Fair, honestly fair. Okay, let's us jump over to studio. Hopefully this works. And let's design a racer. So I need to work out how to design this in studio. Does anyone that's a bit more of a parts nerd than I am, i.e. Sam, kind of looking at you here, what pieces or what wheels are similar or of closest size already in use? Parts numbers would be appreciated, but non-essential. Here I am. Hey Martin, how are we doing? I've heard soapbox. I can't say it properly. Soapboxtastic. Too many S's and X's sounds. Yeah, what's the best way to recreate this? Because I'm sure the part isn't in studio yet. I guess kind of just doing how I said, and then 2x6 plate. Oh, they do 2x2 brick with pin both sides, maybe? No. Oh, maybe that. No, it's a bit beefy, isn't it? Hang on, why don't they have one that's got wheel pins on the... Do I need to put pins? No. Technic. Actually, that... that's probably not right. I'm not a wheel expert. I ain't no mechanic. Fair comment. Oh, is it because it's in black? Is that why? Actually, black is a horrible color to be using as well. It's 2.5 by 2.5. Like, what do you mean? You're lying. Okay, let's just have a little. This is when I said I could get multiples designed. This is where things massively slow down. I just don't want to. I want to have a rough wheel size so that I don't build anything that interferes with it. Oh, the wheels are. Got it. Use the 2x2 plate with pins. 2x2 plate with pins on side as reference. Well, that is probably pretty accurate for that, isn't it? But welcome, Martin. How you doing, mate? Build a mock, bring along to Bricktastic, place it on the Hill of Champions, and take a photo. Race it down the hill. Nice and simple. I like that. That's what my brain can just about cope with. Okay, where's... Technic brick. There's no, like, 2 plate. No. Okay, well, for now, this'll pretty much work. Oh, I'm just going to move this down camera because that is in the way of the screen. Now we've built that. That's pretty much it, but it's just a bit too tall. So that'll work. Although I guess I can't... Oh, no, I can't make it longer. What am I talking about? There's nothing like the Wilson Studio. You need to experiment a bit with the build and extra plates. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. Use 2x4. Why would I use a 2x4 Technic brick? Oh, because that's what it would come out as. Oh, that's not. Then sandwich it between. It doesn't need to be. Wait, do you mean use whatever? This is where these studio streams break down massively because the communication is horrific. And I can't understand anything. Yeah, I figured as much. There's how much between. Oh, I got it. That makes. Oh, I see. I just don't know how I'm gonna attach the wheels to that. You want my studio file? I mean, it certainly wouldn't go. Or just send me a picture of the pieces you've used, Simon. It'd probably be just as quick. Actually, it probably wouldn't be just as quick. That's fine. because the height of the pin will match. Now I'm gonna do what Joe said. Hang on, let's get. Where's 2x2 plate. Oh, but then I can't extend the wheels out long enough. This is fine. This is fine. Right, we need a Technic pin. This is absolutely fine. And then that's it. Yeah. And then we need. I'm trying to find a Technic pin. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking, right? This'll do. Right, guys? This'll do. You need to put a 2x2 plate in between the Technic bricks. And then remove the 2x6. Very smart. I guess because this is studio, I don't actually need this to be structurally sound. So that is very correct. Sound very good. Ugh, genius. This is why I build mocks of this guy. What are these in? Are these tan? No, they're blue if they're frictionless, aren't they? I think. I don't know. Maybe they're only frictionless. Oh, maybe they. No. For the sake of this, it'll be fine. And a 1x1 lift arm. Who would have thought? If this is just the if I'm just trying to recreate what's already in studio, like, God help us when it comes to actually designing something on top. There we go. Now we're cooking, people. This will work. This is absolutely fine. There we go. That is essentially what we're working with. Getting PTSD off my studio streams. Oh dear. Here we go. Tech, I sent you a photo of some new vegan-friendly sweets. Also, I will check them out. I'm always in the market for new vegan-friendly sweets. So thank you for that, Emily. Basically, it's 3 plates above the wheels if you want to go wider than the 2x6 plate. Okay, cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't go, unless I really build up, it can't go wider than 7 studs anyway. So I think trying to keep it within this realm is should be pretty standard, like should be okay. Why are you cooking, people? Oh dear. A lot of my parts came from Germany in about 5 days, so I can crack on big time with the Bricktastic mock. It's looking cool so far. Exciting. I cannot wait to see that. It's gonna be so much fun. So nostalgic. Speaking of streaming, Gaz, are you streaming tomorrow? That's the question in chat from Emily. Okay, now what do I actually build, guys? Like what? What should I build? I wanted to do a killer whale. I wanted to do what else? Oh, I wanted to do a backwards cap, which honestly would probably look pretty much like this burger, but just have like a peak coming out of the back. Should we start with that? Maybe. I mean, it is pretty much just copying this. I will create a submodel though. Keeping it in this size is good. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it needs to be any bigger. Right. So we've got our base. So yes, should we start with a cap? Should we start by building the... It is pretty much just going to look like that. Like, I was going to do these pieces, but then just have a peak coming out the back. For the orc, I guess you could look at the instructions for the new 3-in-1. Yeah, I thought about taking a look at those for the baby one. But already I did kind of have a few ideas of how I do that. I don't think I would... I think I might do that one on Studio off stream and then show a few people and see what they think. But I need some Star Wars ideas. So Sam suggested doing like picking like a ship, or well, he suggested the Sith Infiltrator from Darth Maul because Darth Maul was one of my favorite characters. However, Darth Maul's ship is kind of boring, low key, and so I'm not 100% sure I wanted to go with that. I would quite like to do the Ghost. However, I think the Ghost might be a little wide. I don't know. I'm also thinking, like, what have they done? What could I could pull apart or grab a couple of the magazine builds, because I think they're going to be a similar sort of style. Kylo Ren Shutter with some massive wheels. Tie Intercept. Oh, Phantom 2 would be good. I like that. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, Ghost, you just have to put the microfight. I think the microfight is too wide, though, is it not? I do have that microfighter, though. What else have we got back here that I like? Do we try and make the Onyx Cinder? It's very topical. The other one I really wanted to do was Stitch's like flying car thing. Mando in Grogu's pram. The pram could be good actually. It was another one I considered. Because then I could put Penelope in it. I kind of want to go with the Onyx Cinder, you know. It's like it's very on theme. I've got some reference here. I can literally pull it off the shelf. So I've got something of reference. Should we try the Onyx Cinder first? Should we give it a go? Okay, so the angle at the front, I'm thinking 2x3 inverted. This is, oh, I don't even know which, oh, I can. This would be in dark bluish grey. Dark bluish grey. There's an Onyx Cinder microfighter on Rubricable for reference. If I look at it, will I end up just copying it? And then will I feel really bad? Because I have kind of seen, I think I've seen it already. But if I pull it up, am I just going to copy it verbatim? I don't even know if that's the right use of the term there. But the key thing on this is the stripes. I definitely want to try and get a couple of stripes on there. Oh, it's too big to copy. Okay. Oh, all right then. You've twisted my arm. Let's have a look. Rubricable. Onyx Cinder. No, good. Thank you. Ooh, okay. I do like those pieces at the front. Oh, you sure it's too big to copy? Okay, maybe then we have pull up studio. Because I do like the 2x2 slopes with the two different angles here. Then do I need to put 2 of these in, do we think? Because it comes back in, which is going to be a bit annoying because there's not going to be an inverted piece that's got that. What have you decided to do? The Onyx Cinder from Skeleton Crew is what I'm going with. I think, Emily. Okay, so I already think that's kind of high enough. I think I need Technic brick. You know what? I will just move this over because it will need the structural support. And then it's not like you used to do star stuff. It's on brand for the channel, Emily. Trust me, I've got so many ideas that I want to do that are not Star Wars, but we'll die on the hill that this is a Star Wars channel. Actually, that's okay because these are. Does this come in white? Please, surely this piece comes in white, right? Yeah. And then, although, well, actually, that should be. Depends how far forward do you think the cockpit should be? Although I think actually just looking at the ship, I'm gonna want to make the frame a bit longer. So what I might do is actually, so instead of a 2x6, what if we put a 2x10 plate on top of it? I want it to be too back heavy. We can always move that along if we need to. We can make that. We'll make it black for now. But we might go dark blue. Yeah, we'll go dark bluish grey actually. That looks a bit. You think 2x10 is? Oh, it's got to be 7. It's got to be 7 long, isn't it? No, 12 long. But then 2x10 makes it too long. So maybe go 2x8. You might be right. You can put it anywhere, but I'd put it closer to the front here. Yeah, do you think maybe just inside this? Because I could have the steering wheel piece literally next. What inverted slope pieces have we got? No, like inverted slope pieces that like. Oh, there's. I guess there's this. Now I know it's not as steep, but if we put these two at the front, there is a little wiggle room with the sides as long as it sits on top of the platform and can be launched down the ramp. Okie dokie. Yeah, I think Simon is right. The 2x10, if it's already sticking out 2 studs, is probably too long. So if we went 2x8, dark bluish grey. How would people feel about, so it would look a bit nicer, and then what we can also use, we could use some of these along the frame of it, and that shouldn't, with it being a plate higher, that shouldn't interfere with the wheels, right? I don't think I have any inverted slopes to hand to check that, but what do we think? Scaling these can be a challenge. Mine is just a little over 6x6. Yeah, it is tricky, but I do think that, like, where it comes back in underneath is quite iconic to the Onyx Cinder. I think it's quite a big design feature. I know the front sticks out a lot more, and I do like that, but we need like a, there's nothing that has the taper in. Oh wait, no, there is a, wait, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? There is other inverted. Let me just click inverted. Again, another really old. What if we went with something like this for the bottom of the Onyx Cinder? Is that one quite right, or? I think that one probably works a bit better, right? And then it's just a case of getting the top to look right, because that's now not going to look right if we have that on there. Hey Scott, how we doing? But I do think maybe going down the route of using one of these pieces could be. That's, I think, too. You do have the. Maybe this piece. I think it sticks out too much along the front. It would end up being like. Although we could use this without the plate underneath. Okay, what slopes have we got? What are the different... That's the same size. I think that's also the same size, but just a different part number. And that's the same angle. Okay, so let's have a look at what slopes we've got to go on top of these. So probably I'm almost certainly going to want some of those at one point. Soapbox Star Wars cars is a great idea. I wish I could say I claimed it for my own, Scott, but Martin and Maxine and Andy and Helen from Polar Bricks are all doing there's a community build challenge going on, and an event to coincide with that at Bricktastic next month, and the challenge is to design your own soapboxes. And so here we are on the Planet Tech channel building Soapbox Star Wars cars. I wish I could claim it all myself, but I couldn't do that. So yeah, what's people's opinions on using this so we get that like inverted slope in there? That's way too big. So it's that. Isn't it? Would look a bit weird if that was just hanging over the edge, right? But then that's what these would do. I don't know. Are you just building one or multiple cars? We're gonna start with one one Star Wars one, and then I've got some ideas for some other ones that I want to do. But we're starting with the Onyx Cinder. Hopefully you could have gathered that by the start. Maybe not. Probably not, let's be real. Put like 4 pieces down, Thomas. Get yourself together. Does this... See, this would... Okay, that still doesn't fit. So this piece that fits. So that pretty much fits, but then we lose all ability with that to then put any of the stripes in. And plus we couldn't have the cockpit piece at the front. We couldn't have the cockpit at the front. Tricky. Chat, what we saying? Any ideas? I'm floundering up here. Yeah, there's just nothing really. Not unless we use like a very like the inverse of that one, but like I said, then we just lose all ability to put the stripes in. I think I like the idea of the cockpit at the front, or more like towards the front. I might come a little bit further back and put it where one of the turrets would be, like one of the man turrets. I wonder if the soapbox be stopped by foam or hard surface. Do you reckon they're going to get licensed to get a whole foam machine in there? That would be pretty sick. You know where to find me on the Saturday night. Inverted all around the bottom and sides definitely matches the ship's shape. That's what ship shape. There we go. Good pirate pun that. If you meant that, Brandon. I'm sure you didn't. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, that looks kind of horrific. Looking at it now, this is more the shape that I want. It's just, does that overhang then look weird? That's the only thing. Because that is like the ideal front, I think. Right, so you could probably afford to come straight. We'll start with that anyway. That comes in double grade, isn't it? Yeah. I'm also going to lose the ability with this piece to have... Oh no, that would be right. That would go there. That will go there. Does that look a bit weird? What are we saying, people? Yeah, it should slope down in the front. It's just finding the opposite piece so that we can still get some stripes in. Because the ship, it slopes down loads on the bottom, but only like the tiniest bit on the top. Yeah, it does look a bit odd, doesn't it? I guess though, would we get away? Let's try this then. I know it doesn't show the steepness as much. Oops. Does that still get the same effect? It doesn't really, does it? one play which I think you might get away with it is if we had the 2x, if we had these and they were around the wheels, would we then get away with it as like a, oh, it's because of the wheels that it can't slope out? Could we get away with it as it's, okay, so now that's not interfering with the wheels. Now we put that on there. But then this next piece is, oops. Hey Dubsy, how we doing? 2x3 slopes. Oops. 3x2. Oops. Do you mean this one? I think the... Do you mean this one, Simon? Dubsy, I hope you're going to be partaking as well in Soapboxtastic. I need a tantive from you, I think, Dubsy. I think that's only right. I've nabbed your Onyx Cinder. It's just the front is very, if you guys can see, the front is like very abrupt at the top, but a lot more at the bottom. So that's why I kind of want to have the two different angles represented there. We'll go with this for now, and I think extending it out. Oh no, that doesn't. Oh, so what I need to do? I need a wider one. They do a wider one. They do a wider one, right? This one. Have that one in white. No, that one in grey. That one in white. And then we've actually got room here for... See, now it looks weird that the... Actually, that one probably won't be in there, because we're going to need room for the engines. So, if we get a Technic pin, it is meant to look a little ridiculous, isn't it? That is kind of the whole point of it. So I'm thinking, rather than a Technic pin, what if we put... I guess it is kind of a pin. Technic linker. Technic connector. Maybe it's on the Technic pin. They do this piece in a 1x1, right? With just a... Yeah, there is. And it's got friction, right, this piece? comes in dark blue grey, come on. It's far enough away from the wheels that that wouldn't interfere. That just might interfere with the engine. They were giving away soapbox builds at this one by any chance, Dubsy? Not that you can see it because it's all out because of the light, so apologies. The burger one by any chance, Dubsy? Wait, would that hit the wheels? If so, we can put the plate back in the bottom. Would that? So from the plate, you got 1, 2, 3. That's the one. There we go. 1, 2. I think so. 3 plates up takes us to above this, and because you've got that little gap with the engines. Oh, the white slope. Got it. Yeah, we might have to bring that back in the middle. Oh, you managed to pick up several. Nice. Very nice indeed. Lucky that you got several. Okay, you know what? I think I will raise it up a plate. 2 by 8. Oops. Didn't quite mean to put that so far away. Like I said, we can always tweak the length of that, but just so it gives. Do we think that would still that would still interfere with it as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would still interfere with it. And it would interfere with the engine as well, which is. So the problem the engine. No, the engines can be that far out. The rest of the build just needs to be. So. See, that is gonna look weird though, isn't it? What if we do just put one in on the front here? I know it doesn't look. Oh, then the plate's got nothing to sit on. I think we might start with one of those one of these pieces. Just because I think it helps give off the right shape. I know this bit doesn't quite look right. But then we can move. They can go there. These can actually, yeah, do that. Put 1x2 plate in here. Is that all a bit too far forward? I don't think the engines are close enough to the front. Daily Bugle Racer. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, that would need another plate. If the white piece was between the wheels, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we'll definitely put it in between there. So we should have a tower. Yeah, definitely go with a tower. There's no height restriction. Come on. It's annoying that this piece doesn't have this, doesn't come out as quick. Because otherwise I guess, oh, see, does that come in a, do they do they don't do an inverted one in 2x4, do they? Not an angled one. They do this piece, but not an inverted. Ugh, Lego, come on. Sorry, Dubsy, I don't think they allow soapboxes 32 base plates long. Do we just make that white? So on the set, the engines come out of the first white, like the white stripe goes essentially over the first engine. But I think for the sake of this, it does kind of matter. Okay then. If I just lift these two. Oh, if I put a, oh, hang on, 2x2 wedge plate. Does that then, does that make the angle look a little bit better? Then I can put a 1x4 plate behind. Let's put one. That piece can be white. This engine piece can, oh, I didn't mean to do that. That can go up there. Am I doing, that's when I might do the baseball cap KO, but I'm not sure yet. Let's make these dark bluish grey. Does that help stagger it a little bit? Like I said, it's not going to be 64225. Yo, Stud City, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. Yeah, that would have been, yeah, oh, if that piece was just cut off, like, if it was just the front two studs, that would literally have been perfect. But how are we doing, Christo? Good to have you in here, man. We are currently designing soapboxes, or trying to design a soapbox in the style of, in Star Wars themed. I chose the Onyx Cinder, mainly because I have the set right in front of me that I can use as reference. But yeah, it's proving more tricky than I thought. Scaling down is definitely tricky, I'll be honest. But I hope you're well, man. Loving all the content from your new studio as well, man. It's looking sick. Is that not pushed all the way down? Leave it in there for now. Okay, and then we can bring these back in. Dark bluish grey. Or we put in... Maybe this is where we put the steering wheel then. So in that case, probably put a what? Maybe just put... Oh no, I need... No, okay. We'll go back on that one. We'll put the steering wheel. If we can find the piece. God, no, that's gonna look massive. I think although the first turret is a little bit further. Actually, no. I think I want to go further back with the steering wheel, which is fine because we can insert that into the mock a bit better. So if we go one, and then a 1x2 tile, if I can spell. Feeling boaty. Let's just say it'll be in the Star Wars realm. Oh, feeling boaty, I guess. Okay, maybe doing a sail barge one. That would be pretty sick. Oh, it's so annoying that. So I could build it with a bracket, but then whatever engine design I decide to go with, which isn't going to be much. I mean, it's probably just going to be. It's probably going to be quite small. Maybe just. In fact, it'll probably be a. Technic pin somewhere. If we went with and then Technic lift arm. Honestly, the worst part of Studio is just trying to find all the pieces the whole time. I feel like the engines would be fun to make bigger, but we are very limited on space. Too much. Okay, we'll make that just a stud connection then. Tech and Dubsy and how opposite ends of the Onyx. It is such a cool ship. I do really like it, Dubsy. Hey, Cabbage, how we doing, mate? Good to see you, my friend. Building small is such a struggle for tech. I'm used to just handling such massive things, Simon. You know, my job, carpenter and that. Just working on big roofs. That's where I was going with that completely. Alright, now what's the best piece to use in... I basically just want the lift arm one end and then and then the cone on the other end. So what's the best piece to put in there? These I think are all a bit too long. But even a 3 long is also too long. Any suggestions, people? You'll note my tactic here. As soon as it gets tricky, chat. What you got for me? What wise, sage bit of wisdom you got to help me claim this build as my own? Oh, so we need like a 2 long pin with a half pin on the end. What's that piece? Oh, that's an interesting piece. Okay. Again, that would be somewhat ideal, but then we've got a massive stick out the end. Ooh, what? Ooh, okay though. But what if we did? Oh, okay. What if we did that? But then instead of in there, we put one of these. No, turn that around. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it, won't it? Except for the fact that that's going to be... I guess light bluish grey isn't terrible. Well, I don't know if I like that, actually. If I turn that round, then it might not be so bad. And I can't turn it around. Now you're stealing from my build. What have you done? Oh no. Yeah. If I just put that pin... hang on. What if I put that pin in? What's the shortest bar we've got? If we go... stick. Now what? Is it a too long bar with a... That pretty much covers it. As smaller engines, but it's not smaller engines. Oh dear. That kind of works, right? And we can get that piece in dark bluish grey. So it kind of looks a bit seamless. That kind of works, right? They're a little bit long. I'd like them to be a little bit fatter, but I think that works. Just because they're going to be right over the wheels as well. Like, I would make this a 2x... Like, I think it would be quite fun to make them a lot bigger. And make them... Because there's the 2x2 round brick. Somewhere, right? That's got the... Yeah. It would be fun to do it with these. But it would just be massive. And it will be... I'm almost certain that it would be in the way of the... Well... Or would it? Or how much of a... How many plates underneath would I have to put up? Hey Nicole, how we doing? Alright, well... We'll save that. And by save, I mean stick over there. And we'll go. Put that in there. Soapbox trash talk. How's the build going? Do you think you'll be serious competition for my soapbox bed? I'm hoping so, Nicole. I'm hoping the Sonic Cinder is going to absolutely smash the competition. I'm not competitive one bit. We might be alright for clearance, you know, if we just raise that upper plate. So maybe we do go big and go chunky. Okay, what colour? Oh, that doesn't... That... Surely this piece comes in dark bluish. It doesn't come in dark bluish grey. That feels illegal. Ugh, as if. We could go white, I guess. Would that... Is that too much white across? I think it is. Do we have a... We don't. There's no way we have a plain droid body in dark bluish grey, do we? Do we? Oh, no, absolutely not. Oh, that's maybe an older one. Is that the same one? Okay, fantastic. Apparently we do. Yo. Thank you thank you for subscribing, Latin. If you're watching, if you're out there, very much appreciate it. If you're out there, make yourself known in chat. What if we go with that and then we just use the engine intake tiles on the front? Because I don't think we're going to really get... There's not like a 2x2 piece that has like the intake area that like that piece. We need like a 2x2 panel almost. But I reckon if we put... Yeah, unless we end up using something like that, but that's just ridiculous. That's like the size of the whole ship. I reckon just the 2x2 engine intake piece that they've been using for donkey's years. I think that's light bluish grey, right? But I think it's light bluish grey, so we can go with that for now. I think I like that. I know it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at 8 wide. Is that going to be okay, do we think? The engines at the back will be the same. I think that'll be alright, wouldn't it? I know it said 7 wide really, but I think, again, the engines are another big defining feature. And the fun thing when you're downsizing stuff and making something fun is like you want to, is it accentuate the details? I think it might be. Okay, that's good. Well, we're going to roll with it. Maybe I'll build both engines. Because I quite like that. It looks quite good, right? What are we saying, people? I do very much like that. I say very much a lot. Okay. So you got this whole front section now. Okay, we'll shrink this down. 2 by, did they put a 2x6 plate on there? They did, didn't they? I might do the rounded plate like they did on the Sex. I think that's fun. This gives it a bit of a, actually no, do we want that? We don't want that, do we? We quite literally just want two by 6 plate on top in dark bluish grey. I want this beast stuck on the front. Plenty of clearance for the wheels. Oh, that's fun that we can actually turn. We can turn the engines. We will actually be able to turn the engines somewhat. So I think. Oh, this is going to be a beast. No one is beating me. No one is beating the Onyx Cinder. This is an absolute beast. Come on. And then here. We just need to this piece might end up being a bit bigger actually. So what if we went with a, for now, we'll do a 4x4 plate. That can go in there. We'll make that dark bluish grey. And then we want, I'm going to use this side, make that dark bluish grey. But I'm going to use an actual slope the other side because there's a turret. So, slope. There's a turret that I want to attach on there. Let's make that dark bluish grey. Yeah, and then I think we'll do one more stripe. Assuming this piece comes in white. It's gotta do, right? Yeah. This is it. So that'll be our little weapon there. Does that come in gunmetal grey? It doesn't. Okay, we'll just go dark bluish grey then. Yeah. Actually, we might make it black. I know it's dark bluish grey and the thing, but we'll just get some variation in colour here. Because it's going to be very grey otherwise. It's my birthday on Sunday, Tech. Ah, not long. Oh, crap. I just got so excited I knocked my drink over. But luckily, there's no cake in there. Speaking of which, Paige, if you're watching, this will be a test. So then we want this, but 1 by 1, so we can. Pretty sure it's max 7 studs for the soapbox. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about that KO. Actually, then, okay, then, okay. Right, I got an idea then. Let's make this a 2 by 2 plate in there. See, this KO's got us thinking about the rules. Okay, you should be amazed it's less than a base plate in size. Exactly. All these restraints on my artistic works. It's just a joke. Okay. Oh no, hang on, we weren't going to do that. We're going to move that. Inverted slope. Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock already. I'll worry about the structure on this a bit later. Ship designed to be bigger. I know Andy be strict about the rules. Andy'll be fine. I'll bribe him. I won't bribe him, don't worry. Pee-wee, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So now I was gonna do these. Because that works at the angle, but then is the steering nah, that works. Do you reckon I could do a standing up soapbox, or is that against the rules? Just because cheese wedges aren't favorable on there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be I'm going to be putting Neil in this anyway, so screw you, Sam. Which I don't have him to hand, which is annoying. Oh, no, I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. I put him away because I put all my minifigures away. I think that's too much white. We'll go with dark bluish grey. Oh, doesn't come in dark bluish grey. Outrageous. Okay, we'll go white for now then. Sorry, what? Yeah, I'm putting Neil in this thing, and there ain't nought you can do about it. I bloody am. And there's nothing you can do to stop me, unfortunately, for you. My second one is his bathtub. Well, we'll have a Neil off. The back doesn't go up so much, so that's fine. So, wait, so what happened to only building one, huh? You've changed the tune. Neil isn't the pilot, it wouldn't be lore accurate. Fine, I'll use KB. You win. I will make that a 1x1 almost certainly. Didn't he crash the ship? Yeah, and if mine crashes, then it's lore accurate. Oh, why is that floating? Oh, because that's meant to be forward one more, isn't it? Anyway. Okay. Is this an Onyx Cinder soapbox? It certainly is. We're trying anyway. We're trying. I already know what my design is going to be, and it will be PG, Thomas. Just might still have a trailing. Stephanie head on string, but PG. But there's nothing PG about that. I love the concept. There is absolutely nothing PG about that. Great work, though. Okay, what if I do a 1x4 plate? Is it? Or is it a tile? And then that should be enough room for KB to stand up in, right? Or do I go and buy that Firestar custom? Oof. Is it really 7 studs long? It's got to be. We may have to lose this section here and shift this all up one. 33, yeah. Might have to put 33 in here. Although I actually don't need 2 studs for the cockpit if KB is just going to be stood up, right? Got to go. Catch you later, Dubsy. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, if they're stood up, if she's stood up, I don't need to. Oh, 12 studs long. Oh, KO. Oh yeah, if I put 33. Oh, well, he could stand up still. There's enough room, I think, that he could. I may just have to chuck some plates in this so KB gets the right height. 12 studs long, so a 6, 7. We're at 9 at the moment, so we can go another 3 at the back. That should be fine. It's pretty much going to be a mirror build here anyway. It's not as steep at the back, but it does. Oh, I think actually at the back we probably will. Okay, so this might need to be a 2x8. 2x8 plate that goes there. Be dark bluish grey, and then do we still have them? Yeah, these pieces here we'll use at the back. In dark bluish grey. Oh, this is easy, guys. This is what's the back detailing? Okay, so we got some like funky looking grill piece things. I think a grill piece will be used there. So what if I do, because I'm gonna want, if I go 2x2 studs on the side. to grill. I know they're technically going the wrong direction, but don't care. That'll be fun. On the back, we'll do this in light bluish grey. This could be dark bluish grey still. Okay. So now we've got to get the wings. Now the engine. So if that's the center of the ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the engines. So. Well, that's annoying. Okay. So if that, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. I want to build a miniature Lego truck and trailer. Do it! Do it! Wait, it can only be 7 studs wide. Apparently so, yes. Urban Lego Space Patrol is at least 10. Oh no. I think there's some downsizing that might need to be done, dude. And you get the sizing rules based on the platform. Okay, fair, yeah. Offset building is the bane of my life at the moment. I feel that. 12 mine. That's not a soapbox racer. That's basically an articulated trailer. Okay. Well, these probably won't be slopes anyway, actually, because this is where the cockpit. There's no stripes at the back there, is there? It does have the landing gear, which is going to be hard to depict because of the wheels. Nah, sod it. It'll be fine. It will be as if the landing gear are fully retractable. And we'll go with this. Wait, at the bottom, at the back. It's narrower at the back. But I think we will just still carry on using. The. Ooh. I know you can get those in a 4x4. I'll refine that later. Okay, so that's the main body of the ship. So up here. Oh god, we've got to get. We've got to get double high ones there. I don't know if we're going to manage that. Okay, this is going to be an interesting part of the build. So what if we go like that? 1x2 bracket. Need to get a 3x3 wedge plate. Three, 4. Yeah, that keeps it 8 wide. They might need to go a little bit higher, those plates. Yeah, they probably will actually. Let's get some 1x4 plates. I'm liking how this is looking though, I have to say. Building on streaming studio, it's also certainly just scratching the itch for that. And how I don't want to... not going to rush to do more of it anytime soon. Okay, so now... So obviously the back wings won't rotate. Is that a cop-out? Or do I... Oh, do you know what? I've got to try it. I've got to try it. Okay. Technic. Yeah, it does. Okay. It's gotta be tried. What colour do these come in? Light bluish grey wood. Do they come in black? They do come in black. I think they'll go better in black. I'm expecting a full interior. Yeah, we got to make him rotate. You're right, Sam. I might put. I'm putting that on there. That is about the right height for them. This bracket piece might have to. Is it gonna matter if I'm thinking get rid of that, drop these lower, and then 1x2 bracket. Only the best is good enough. You're right, guys. Get the grill tile on there. Although I'm not quite sure. I need to look at the actual reference images for the set. I don't know what that grey, like that grey. Thank God those parts were all bagged up. Those slopes aren't there, so I'm gonna move those. Yay. Okay. So now to connect the wings. If you're supposedly going to win, it needs to look the best. It's very true. That's also the Lego company motto, allegedly. Emily, that a lot of people often reference in jest. So is what's the thinnest Technic hole attachment? Or oh, I've just thought of a... Oh, I think I've got a better way to connect these. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they've workshopped it the hell out of there since it keeps getting quoted at them, Sam. Okay, right. What about instead of a Technic connection? Stubot, hello. Is this the Neil fan club? We are Neil fans around here. You are in a safe space. What if instead of that piece we do ball? Let's see whatever color it's got. White, bluish, great, fine. And then might be worth adding wheels for clearance. I think these are the same dimensions as Soapbox. 3 long Technic wedge belt. Oh, okay. 4185. Oh, nice. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's about right. Perfect. That should give us enough clearance anyway. I think we're safe, but I can just change these for now to be pin with axle. Even if they are a tad bigger. It would mean, what was the piece? 4185. Please. I guess it'd be in the center, wouldn't it? It looks like we should be good. I know that placement isn't quite right. Yeah. Oh, I completely messed that one up. Guys, we are in the clear. Thank you for that, Stu. Appreciate that. Oh, Paige definitely didn't answer my call for a Coke. Oh, this looks so sick, if I do say so myself. Okay. So then we sack these off for socket. Oh yeah. Put them up there. Oh, they do come in double grey. Come on. Then we can put I was in the process of fixing this one, wasn't I? And then I can just put a tile or a cheese wedge or something on there. Maybe a cheese wedge. Also, with those, you'll not have the rubber resistance of the tires. Just saying, might go further. That's a good point, Mark. I should actually stick these on. There we go. Right there, it's light bluish grey, unfortunately, but that's fine. And that can be in white. I'll reverse that on the other side in a minute. Does that make it come out a lot further? I think it does, doesn't it? But rather than, okay. Oh no, I can't because I can't retract. I don't know. I do you know what? I'll keep. Why did I change it? Let's. At the front, they can stay like this. It makes sense. And then the back we can make. Why are we making them with ball joints? Was there any particular reason? I don't think there was, but ball. Now, that can be dark bluish grey because that's in that colour. Come on. Do I try and beef the whole thing up? Like that. So it's a whole plate thick. Or will Tech Soapbox survive the mighty crash? Find out if it can a Bricktastic. Oh, it will. Do they have to be angled straight out? Could you rotate them slightly upwards to reduce width? Oh, if I used a mixed joint, it should be okay. I've been told that 8 wide will be okay. And it'll stop anyone getting close to my wheels anyway. Look at this, barge them out of the way. But I potentially with the back here, Mark. Yeah, that could be a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because otherwise that's going to be 10 wide at the back. So I don't think ball joints is going to work here either. Really, we need the. Okay. 2 by 2. Hole. Where is the Technic brick or Technic plate? Oh, that's not in there. What? I'm looking for the 2 by 2 plate. That's like 2 plates thick. That's got the Technic hole. In it. Does anyone know what I mean? Probably not by that description. It's got like it's like, I think it's only 2 plates thick. I saw it on it earlier. Plate modified. I knew you were good for something, Sam. Plate modified. Here we go. Oh, that might be even better though. That might be even better. That might be it. Let's see, we'll turn it around so it's in the center there. So now the tricky bit. To actually get these to rotate, because they go up. Okay, so I think I need a 2 by 2 jumper. It's going to kind of defeat the point of having that wedge plate there. Otherwise the connection's going to be incredible. Well, I guess it's no... What are we saying? I guess, what if I do 1 by 2 jumper? It's going to be incredibly fragile. And it sticks up quite a lot. And I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure it'll turn. Still gotta get the other engine on the bottom. And that currently wouldn't work because of that. That technically. So what if I do use the original one that Sam said about? 2 by 2. You're lying to me, Sam. Oh, sorry, Siri. Actually, we can try workshop one of them in. Here we go. No, I got it, Sam. No fear, no fear. That is the piece we are looking for. And then what we might just have to do is tile off the back bit there. Sorry, tile. I will refine it at a later date. Oh no, I did want to plate. What am I doing? 1 by 2 plates. Yeah, I will refine this at a later date. I just want to get the shape pretty much there tonight. Because I've got an exam tomorrow that I should be revising for. It's like being back at school again. 1 by 2. brick. Oh, 2 of them. Is that high enough? To get a rotation? I don't think it is. Because that's currently 4. So I need 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's actually not going to work, is it? That's still not going to work. Just take that out. I've got one here actually. Here's one I prepared earlier. See, now that comes out quite wide. But does it? That should have enough clearance, shouldn't it? Which way we got to rotate it? That way. Oh, it just clashes with the stud. So we can raise that. We can raise that up a bit. That's not a problem. We can raise that up another plate, I reckon. Okay, let's move. The only problem now is that it's 10 wide at the back, and that might be taking the piece. The Urban Lego Space Patrol and the Urban Lego Starfire are now both under 7 studs wide. Okay, that's good. Now help me. No, there's got to be a way to. It'll be fine. Oh. Right, why is that not work then? Oh, I'm an idiot. That just needed to be a 2x2 plate. Would that fit even if there was a tile underneath? We'll try it with a 2x4 plate and then. No, don't do that. Well, it's cleared it. Oh, and it would have. Okay, so what I'll actually make this then is 2x2 modified. Oh, so why is that classed as a? that works. Ooh. I mean, the wing looks kind of hideous. And it's only gonna... Actually, no, that will work if we can... So if I did use... If I did use that... One, two. If I did use this piece, I'm just going to really struggle to get that engine on the bottom there. Anyone got any bright ideas? We're getting close, people. It'd be so much easier if I could just keep it in flight mode. I'm never gonna. Actually, no. I will sit and play with this and fiddle with it for ages, like a fidget toy. Okay, so now we're back to 8 wide, and it does fold. What do we think, people? Like, that being hideous. What do we think? No, Sam, I'm not doing the cockpit off to the side. I'm going to do it as if they're manning the turret. I can't have KB hanging over the edge. What about a Technic pin that has a stud end? What about a Technic pin? A Technic pin that has a stud end inserted into the round engine piece. It's trying to get them, because I've also got to get another one on the bottom, Martin. Because otherwise, yeah, if it was just a single engine, I'd just connect them like I did at the front into the side of there, and that would work fine. But yeah, I guess if I think I'd have to put 2 studs, and it's going to get quite... I'm a bit worried it's going to get quite fragile. Am I building the cockpit? I will build something that's somewhat... It will stick out a little bit here. It will be more squared off on this side, Sam, yeah. But I can't say it will resemble much of a cockpit. It does have guns on the side, so I might put some weaponry on there. All to have rotating wings. This is ridiculousness. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get... I'm not going to be able to get them rotating with an engine on the bottom as well. So we might have to give up those hopes and dreams, people. There's no way I have enough room here and keeping it 8 wide to get the engine. Even if I put it... Where's the tip? Oh, I just gone past it. Oh, here we are. Hang about. It's slightly off. It's slightly off, but it might just work. They're not properly aligned. But what do we think? You could use one of those Technic pieces that's like a pinhole with a pin either side. I don't know if they have friction or how do you also get a wing. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, because I could join the engines together quite easy, but it's getting a... Oh, that's a very good shout, Martin, actually. I'm going to... Are they called ingots on here? They are. That's a very good shout. I will keep that side so I remember. Love that. Yeah, that'll go about there somewhere. That'll be perfect. But yeah, what do we reckon with these engines? I'm already sacrificing so much of that back edge for this. But I do kind of like... I'm shocked that works. Like... That's not maybe a jumper pipe under the top engine. It would, but then we would lose the angle, which I'm not so keen on. So it's either have them offset that way or offset front to back, because I could put the jumper plate across here and then they would be the same, but they wouldn't be as far forward as one another. The only other thing I can think of is if I built the wing completely snot, but then I think it would be too thick, and then you're also going to have problems with the rotation. I fear I need to turn in for the night. It's getting close to midnight. Thank you very much for your fantastic stream. I love your design for your soapbox. You're definitely a strong contender. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you for hanging out. Sleep well. And I will be beating you in Bricktastic. Night, Nicole. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What if I made... Again, I'm going to be stuck for pieces. Okay, what if we pull... Oh. What if we made the wing? do that? Why is it? Actually, then we could sack that off. Oh, I'm not. I can't then get it right in the middle, can I? Oh, I could with. Ooh, okay, okay. What about this? Okay. Okay. And we've got strong connections as well. Okay, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Where's that one in plate form? Right. We stick. Oh, get out of the way. This could be it, folks. This could be it. We bosh that on there. Bosh that on there. Bosh that on there. And then the inverted buddy. Assuming these are locking fingers. Pause. That under there. That both in dark bluish grey. This could be it. Right, I'm logging off too, mate. Good luck. Take care all. Bye, Mark. Catch you later, mate. What about that? Now the only question is, does it rotate? Probably not. Well, we've got no clashes that... do we? It's ridiculous. Look at it. Look how ridiculous that looks. What I think I will do is, because of the interference, I think these, wherever this decides to be finally, I think I'll just make these bricks so I can bring it down and level it. But otherwise I think this has got potential. I think I just bring this in and then I can bring the whole thing down, and I'm not worried about clearance because we're behind the wheels anyway. In fact, we can afford to even go a little bit further forward if we need to. Be aware those pin tiles don't have friction, so your engines in real life will be swinging. Do none of them have friction, no? If I were to put a... Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the least of my worries. I think in flight mode, they're probably will end up facing mostly forward anyway. If I put the... if I put one of these pieces in, like in the middle there, does that push the pin out enough that it makes it a friction connection? I think it does, doesn't it? Or is that still incorrect? I've only got ones that have no friction. I don't know if there's ones with friction sets I don't have. Okay, fair enough. I have a feeling that makes that... Oh yeah, we've got a little nibbly bit on the bottom. But anyone got the... Sam, you got pieces to hand? Does that give it enough stability? that might work. But if they're rattling around, they're rattling around. What can you do? What can you do? But I think this might be it. Like I said, we'll lower this down. The back here will probably be just a 2x2 brick. In fact, it'll be a 2x2 inverted slope. There's a friction pin with stud at the end, but not sure about on the stud side of the wing. Yeah, I see what you mean, Ko. Rather than having that whole connection in there, I do like the idea of it being a lot sturdier. I think it rattling would be fine. It would be funny if it started as it goes down, it just starts spinning really fast. But I think like the bottom ones are going to be kept in place pretty much with whatever build is on the side here. I have a feeling that sticking a pin into the inside of one of those Technic pieces makes it, gives it enough resistance. So these are frictionless. Do I have a... Oops. Let's pull these out. So if I put that in there... Okay, that one doesn't actually want a receiver. But this one... No, that doesn't want to either. Bye, KO. Catch you later, mate. Technic pin, anyone? Surely there's got to be a Technic pin on this thing somewhere. Nope. Technic pin, Technic pin, Technic pin. I literally just need one real quickly. Okay, this will substitute that. Oops. Oh, Phantom 2's falling apart. But it's all in the name of science. So now if I put this in a Technic brick. No. Still doesn't give it enough friction. Okay. No. Okay. Well, just tried that bar piece in real life and it does firm up the engine. Oh, it does? Just tried that bar piece in real life and it does firm up the engine. Oh, okay. Those pieces must not be quite the same then. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Peeboo. Pebu? I think it's Pebu. Pebu. Pebu? Peeboo? Someone said Peeboo the other day and now I'm not like, Pebu or Peeboo? I think I've asked you before as well, which is annoying. I do apologise. Oh, doesn't seem. Oh wait, doesn't seem to work so well on the downward facing one. That's okay because that one should be aligned. So that one's not so much of a problem. Okay. Peeboo. Yeah. Okay. Peeboo. I thought it was. Okay. You know what? We'll go with that. I think that I'm gonna call that a night there. But you guys can see roughly the shape of it. I will have this done by this time next week. The final design, but you can pretty much see how this is gonna look. Anyway, and yeah, that is my first soapbox for Soapboxtastic, and it's coming along rather nicely. I do have to say, I am very, very happy with how it's looking. So guys, if you've enjoyed the stream, it's been a little bit different. Studio streams can be a little bit frustrating at times, so I do apologize. For that. But thank you for all those who stuck with me, and thank you for everyone engaging in chat as well and giving me advice, suggestions, looking at part numbers. It's all very appreciative. Makes the building go a little bit quicker as well. But in the meantime, I will be streaming for members on... When will I be streaming for members? On Thursday with Sam, starting a little bit later. We'll be kicking off at 8 p.m. For the members stream on Thursday. And then I did say Saturday that I was going to be streaming, but Sam's working. I am going to concentrate on getting the 2 members videos done, so I can at least post one of those this week. And if I have that all done ahead of time, then I will probably stream on my own for maybe an hour or 2. But other than that, it will be back here this time next week for maybe more Soapbox. Maybe I might get the itch now. I might get the pause. I might get the I might get the urge to continue and build more, and jump on the hype of it all. But yeah, this one I can't wait to build. It's gonna be so much fun. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.